Often I find myself inside my own head. As I've gotten older, I've become more aware of my own mind. Whether it be music or visual, I find that art consumes most of my thoughts. When I realized why I think about this stuff, it got me thinking even more. How differently does someone who makes art think than those who don't? That prompted me to do a little social experiment of my own. The people who I interviewed were girls that live around me, ones who eat the same food as me, ones who have most of the same classes as me. Basically, people who I think I'm similar to. The only huge difference was that they do not make art like I do.
Okay.
I asked them, is there any artist that you really enjoy or who has influenced your own life? I thought surely people would know at least one artist that they liked.
Yes.
What I found out, though, proved me way wrong.
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
Not really.
That's a good question. I think. Probably not, no.
Not really, no. I mean, no. No.
Well, not really. No.
No, I really don't have any that have influenced my own life.
I can't say I've got an artist in mind. Not really in on the art scene.
Then that got me thinking. If they don't have at least one artist they like, what do they think about art education? I wondered if it had anything to do with their art education in the past. I first asked them what their experience with art ed was.
Okay, in the beginning it was just like simple stuff, like obviously just like finger painting and like some simple drawing, and it was really fun. And then later on in like high school I filled my requirements, so to me it wasn't like as interesting, but we still did kind of simple stuff. Like I did like some drawings, and like I don't know, I wasn't too good at it, so I wasn't as interested, but like the only thing I was interested in was photography. So I feel like it's important to like see what you're interested in, but I don't know, it just was okay. Like I was just filling my requirements.
Just simple art education through elementary school and like one class in junior high and high school.
What classes were they?
I took pottery in high school and basic drawing.
Mine were pretty beginner, like things I had to take, so we did stuff that everyone could do pretty well on, and like basically everyone got A's in the class unless they didn't show up, so they were really easy.
Yep, same here, pretty basic. Let's see. Freshman year I took one because we had to get a fine arts credit in, and it was literally just like cut out things out of a magazine, put on a piece of paper, and that was it.
I had art class like every year in grade school, and I took 2 art classes in high school.
Okay, what were they?
They're just basic art, like 2D art and makeup class. So
Makeup class?
yeah, I was like theater makeup. So we did old people makeup, like animals.
Then I asked them if they thought it was important. You might notice how the people who answered yes seemed to enjoy their art education more.
Yeah, I do. Because, I mean, just for recreation, like in school, I think it's nice to get to go to an art class and just kind of express yourself or have an outlet too. You don't have to be necessarily good at it, but it's something that's not math or numbers, and it's never a right or wrong answer. And I think it helps promote creativity and expression. And I think if we don't have it, it could do us a lot of harm.
Yes, I do feel like art education is important to help like certain people express themselves. I'm not an artsy person, but like I have a lot of friends who are in the art world.
I think in jobs that deal with art, it's important, but for the most part, I don't think art education is important in all jobs because I think there's a lot where you don't use anything with art.
Well, I think that art education is important at a basic level at least, so that kids can realize if they're interested in art or not, but at higher levels, probably not. Does that make sense?
These girls are just like me. They are business majors, nursing students, people we see around every day. Though we seem the same, I realize that my thought process as an artist is entirely different. And I believe it all stems from our art education. I want to be the type of educator who encourages students like this to think like an artist, even when they leave the art classroom. I want to prove that art education makes a difference, not only in the workplace, but also within our minds.